Buoyed by what they saw in Kenya that the Kenyan citizens were doing to their government, Nigerians on social media plan to protest against EFCC. They tagged the protest, reform the EFCC. Well, there have been several videos of the EFCC operative barging into people's homes, breaking into their homes, stealing from them, arresting unsuspected innocent citizens and taking them to their custody. Nigerians said they are fed up of the EFCC and they want the EFCC to be reformed. A protest was planned on 5th of July 2024. They held spaces, circulated circular, called everyone to come out, and they said that they were going to have a massive protest against the EFCC. But guess what? No one showed up. No Nigerians showed up. None of them left their homes. That protest failed. The protest became a colossal failure. No one protested against the EFCC. But guess what happened? There was a counter protest sponsored by the government, sponsored by EFCC. This protest was in solidarity of the EFCC, saying they are supporting the EFCC. What's the counter protest?
Today we are gathered here in solidarity with the leadership and the good work that the EFCC is doing in ensuring sanity in our public life. It is on record that the new leadership of the EFCC is working assiduously towards ensuring that they stamp out corruption in our society. It is unfortunate that some unscrupulous elements that are being sponsored by Yahoo boys, criminal politicians who have issues with the EFCC are sponsoring some irresponsible people in the society to be launching a campaign of calumny against the EFCC. So we are here in solidarity with the EFCC. Unfortunately, these people that have been at the forefront on social media, it is obviously
great Nigerian people. Today, we have convened on the grounds of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, representing the over 120 million Nigerian young and middle-aged citizens. We own this country and will not give room or space or legs for criminal entities or elements, fiendish individuals, sponsored by fifth columnists who are trying at all costs to ensure that Nigeria remains in the murky waters of backwardness. Great Nigerian people, great Nigerian people, this is our nation. It is ours to defend, it is ours to rescue, and it is on our shoulders as young Nigerians to ensure that we navigate the country to where it should be. All over the world.
Who are those people? What is it? This country have endured enough. And because this man here, the new EFCC chairman and his team are doing a wonderful job that we know, they are now stepping on toes. And that is what Nigerians want them to do. Step on those toes. Because enough is enough, like these people have said. So we are here to just demonstrate that we are not all criminals and that these people doing this in their faceless. And now it is clear that they are faceless because now we are here, where are they? And we are here with a letter for the records for both the chairman and the EFCC to encourage them, to thank them, to pass a vote of confidence on them and to tell them at any time that Nigerians of goodwill who are in the large majority.
When you look at the faces of these people that came out for the counter protest against the EFCC, the people that are protesting in support of the EFCC, they are all young people. Now, the protest against the EFCC is to reform the EFCC because over time, EFCC has been harassing young persons. They go into their homes, break into their homes. There are calls that EFCC should be reformed. When Peter B granted an interview on 29th May, he said something. He said the Financial Crime Commission in this country, EFCC and others, they are going after the young people. They are going after the wrong persons. Rather than going after people that are looting the treasure of this country dry, people that are stealing crude oil, they would rather go after someone like Bobrisky because she spray money. Now, P2B asked them to step up their game and go after the people that are responsible for the rot in this country, people that are looting this country dry. But they are busy going after young persons that are doing their legitimate business, and the EFCC is stealing from these people. Now look at these young persons coming out to support the EFCC. These are the so-called future leaders of this country. Yaya Bello has been declared wanted by the EFCC for months now. They are yet to arrest him. But the EFCC, we have the power to break into people's home and arrest innocent young Nigerians. Of course, we know that there are criminal elements in this country. We know that there are those who are committing crime in the name of Yahoo. We know that I am not supporting them. EFCC should go after them. But if EFCC can focus their attention more on the corrupt politicians we have in this country, imagine someone like Yaya Bello looting billions of state treasury. These are public funds, and he used some money to pay the school fees of his children up front. EFCC is here to arrest them. That was the reform they are talking about. But some persons were paid to stage a counter protest against a protest that did not even hold. Now let us talk about the protest that did not even hold. Nigerians, what is really wrong with them? Are they really capture people? Are they capture slaves? Are they defeated people? Like, a protest was called and nobody stepped out, nobody came out to protest against the EFCC. No one, absolutely no one. But they are busy on social media tagging the EFCC, calling them criminals, saying that the EFCC should be disbanded, but they could not do anything against the EFCC. And you call this one future leaders of tomorrow. You call this one giant of Africa. It's unfortunate that we have lost our footing as giant of Africa. Just take a look at what Kenyans are doing. Kenyans, they started by protesting for a bill to be withdrawn from the National Assembly. Now, William Ruto delayed in withdrawing that bill and some persons died. He has finally withdrawn that bill. But Kenyans are still protesting. They're asking him to resign. Now, he held a space on Twitter begging them, and they told him to his face the problem he has. Can Nigeria do this? Apparently, I'm not even concerned about the protest for EFCC. EFCC is not our problem. Our problem is leadership. Once we have the right kind of leader in this country, EFCC, the police, the army, every institution in this country will take shape. Leadership is everything. Once the head is correct, he will appoint people that will lead an effective institution. The reason why all the institutions we have in this country, they are not functioning very well, because we are putting square peg in round holes. We are not putting competent people to man this institution. That is the reason why these institutions are not functioning. So rather than going to protest against the EFCC, you should protest against bad government, protest against the National Assembly. These are the people that are holding this country ransom. The executive, the National Assembly, the judiciary. These are the people that are holding this country ransom. To effect a change in this country, the protest should be targeted against these people. That is why even the protest against NSAS, I saw it as a meaningless protest. Yes, that protest should have been targeted against the government, the president. That would have been a more effective protest, not protest against SARS. No, when you have an effective leader, every other institution in this country should take shape. So they should stop wasting our time with all this picket of protest. That is not what we need. We need a massive protest against the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Period. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.